What's up to my true youngin gang? Of course, it's your girl Lily, yours truly, and today I'm going to be doing something a little different for you guys. Well, it's not really different, but I just haven't did it in a long time. So I'm going to be telling a story time, and today's story time is about me losing my virginity. Not me really like losing my virginity, but how it led up to me losing my virginity. So basically, if you want to hear this story, then make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, hit that subscribe button, thumbs this video up. I just told y'all to do a lot of shit, but do all of that and stay tuned. Okay, y'all, so I was sitting here, I'm like, baby, what can I talk to them about? She was like, tell them how much of a thought you are. Something that she would always say. Anyways, I was like, I'm gonna tell them about me leading up to losing my virginity, because y'all asked me last year to tell y'all about me losing my virginity. Now sometimes I can talk a little fast, so I'm gonna try to make this a little bit with you guys.
Okay, so I was probably about 15.
Well, I was in the 9th grade. Oh my God, I can't even tell y'all that one because I have to tell y'all the one. Oh my, I almost lost my virginity twice. Wow. So I'm gonna tell y'all part 1 first, and then if you want part 2, I'm gonna see how this do, and then I'll tell you part 2 to me almost losing my virginity. Okay, so part 1 happened when I was in the 8th grade. So if my mama looking at this, she probably like, girl, I knew you was a little thought, but I was in the 8th grade, okay? So I had a crush. I like the way you look at me. A big crush on this guy that I had went to school with all the way from elementary school, and everybody in the school liked him, so I'm just gonna call him Debo. It was the summertime. We was in the 8th grade, and I was staying with my brother at my brother's place, and him and his wife and his kids and stuff, and we used to always be outside. So outside, everybody used to meet up at like the green generators or whatever, and we used to just sit on the generators and talk and jug and laugh and play like, okay, we was kids, so we outside. So anyways, I heard Debo was coming to the hood. Now all the little girls got a crush on Debo or whatever, and I'm just like, oh my God, this is my chance. Everybody used to jug at me because they always just call me scary and stuck up and all this stuff. So I already knew that I liked him. I was gonna prove myself to Debo on this day. So he comes in the hood, and it was just like the gates of heaven had flooded open in my
all these girls excited. Ooh, you know they like it. I'm so icy.
Open in my eyes, my little young ass eyes. So I don't know how, but I remember we ended up at like the apartments we was in had like 3 floors or whatever, and we ended up going like to the 3rd floor of one of these apartments, and we ended up kissing. And so, you know, dudes back then, they was kind of slick when it came to...
Your name must be Bunny, cause you look so fluffy. Your name must be Mona Lisa, cause you're most definitely a work of art. Your name must be Candy, because you look so sweet.
Stuff, I'm pretty sure now y'all just giving them the draws, but it was kind of hard to get a little girl draws back then. So I don't know how it was. I think we was playing Truth or Dare or something. But anyways, all of us ended up in one of these other little kids' houses because their mama was gone out of town, and we was playing Truth or Dare, and they was like, I dare you to let Debo do So I'm like, I ain't shaking, I'm gonna let him do it anyways. So we end up going in the room. I done took my clothes off. I'm acting like a bird, like I'm just so scared and so terrified. And he was high yellow, y'all, high yellow. And I remember he pulled down his pants, and all I seen was this pink Peter Eater. Huh? So I'm looking at this like, does this supposed to look like that? Like, is this supposed to be pink? Is it really pink? Like, this is what it looked like. Like, why does it look like that? So anyways, we finna get down with the get down. I'm gonna pull down my underwear and stuff. But it's 4 people, other kids outside the door, and I hear them outside the door like they trying to listen to see what's going on. So I'm like really timid and just being all nervous and stuff. So he ain't even got to it yet, and this nigga like, let me hit it from the back.
What?
Hit what from the back? Hit who from the back? What you hit from the back? What is hit from the back? I didn't even know what that was, y'all. All I remember this dude saying to me was, let me hit it from the back. Because, you know, I had a little tall booty. They used to call me giraffe booty and shit. Like, I'm just like, hit it from the back. So, in my head, I'm thinking this nigga is talking about putting his pink Peter Weeder in my butt. And that's just not finna happen. So I'm like, no. So I guess when they heard me saying no, all this or whatever, they bust in the door. So they bust in the door. I'm naked, he naked. We ain't even got nothing popping yet. It's just like, what's finna go down? So I remember him saying, no, that ain't what I was talking about, They shut the door. We just told them to get out or whatever. So they back outside the door. So next thing you know, we laying down and he like telling me to relax, because he was a little older than me. He like telling me to relax and stuff like this or whatever. So he was trying his best to get into the gates of heaven. But it just wasn't meant for him, you know what I'm saying? It just wouldn't open up for him. He just wasn't the one. So Debo tried and Debo got denied. So we ended up having to rush out of there because somebody said the person who house we was in, their mama was coming or something like that when she's supposed to have been out of town. So we ended up hurry up putting on our stuff, going outside, and I remember my heart racing like, oh my God, what did I just do? Like I felt bad and I felt nasty and I just felt so bad. But then I felt like love. For some reason, it went from crushing on this boy to I love this boy. That's exactly why you need to wait to have sex. Even though it didn't go down like that, I still felt like I let him have a part of me because he had did something that I never let anybody do because I was so just uptight and stuff like that. Anyways, y'all, that's part 1 to how I almost lost my virginity. If you want part 2, you know what you gotta do. You gotta thumbs this video up. I gotta see that y'all actually like it and that y'all actually interested. Because part 2 is just crazy, okay? Part 2, I was probably like 14, 15, and it just got deep. But I love you guys. That's my story time, and I will talk to you guys on another video.
We the one that kept it cool with all these niggas till these niggas start acting. Shoot a nigga like film in a movie, nigga, gon' let them have it.